What's up everybody, I'm Abatage and welcome back to Godus. I have a lot of belief to collect to begin with, so hopefully this will give us plenty of opportunity to continue sculpting. Oh. I don't know if you saw that, but there was a little effect just then when I collected that last bit of belief. Maybe that happens when you collect everything all at once. Who knows? Not I. But, oh, we've got 3,500 as well, that's pretty good. But we're going to sculpt this around and we're going to keep this straight across here. Kind of, if we can. It's kind of hard to see what straight is sometimes. What is cloud gaming? Anyway, yeah, so we're going to continue the sculpt like we have been. I'm thinking that this is going to kind of go all the way across to the edge there. Let's just pull this out as much as we can. In fact, let's use our rotating ability, seeing as we have it. We should remember that. To come out as far as we can this way. We can't get deep ocean sculpting yet, but that's okay. Eventually we'll come out to the edge of this halo. Let's just pull everything out as far as we can right now. And then we can get more people building, and then we can get more population, and so on and so forth. And we can unlock more things, and we're almost at the next population tier, which is nice. Let's just keep this going. And yeah, for the next, like I said, for the next few episodes, this is pretty much going to be part of the course, where we can keep on expanding out and just building ourselves up until we get to points that we want to get to. Now, we might even do some steps on this side of the hood to get everyone up there. But we'll do the same thing we did over here, where we built plots along the steps, because I really like that idea. And I think it works fairly well, as far as making efficient use of the space is concerned. We can come out here a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. Can't quite uncover that bit yet, because that's the edge of our explored terrain. So, somewhere around here, let's see, we've got plot. Maybe, no? Plot? Oh, big plot, that's why that's like that. Okay, well maybe we'll pull this all the way out, and we can put some steps kind of with houses and that sort of thing in this sort of space, on the edge of our limit. I think that'd be nice. To kind of have a nice decent whack of grass here for people to grow on and live and enjoy the views. Nothing like a good view every now and then. Beautiful. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Oh, I got ripped through that belief fairly quickly though, didn't we? No worries though. That's the way it goes. Now let's build up all this bit, and then we'll send some people out to go start building along here. But we want to make sure that there's nice big plots and everything for them to start building. Because again, I've said it before, but I know I've had other people tell me and kind of help me out, because it's very helpful, knowing that there are different kind of levels of efficiency for each plot. So sometimes smaller plots can be more efficient as far as how much belief you can get and all that kind of stuff, as opposed to having larger plots. So I do have that in the back of my head when I'm doing this, but at the same time, because I just like to explore and play like a bit of a dumbass, I like to do things just kind of naturally and let it happen the way it would. Anyway, wow, that's a very clean cut bit of land there, isn't it? Out you come. It'll be interesting to see if the AI pathing has improved at all. Because, as you'll remember, before this patch, we had some trouble with Voyage of Discovery where the AI pathing was a little bit funky. And especially in parts that didn't end up getting uploaded, there was some maps where we just couldn't do it because there was no chance, and our dudes just couldn't figure out how to get to certain areas and that sort of thing. But anyway, we just reached the next population barrier. Follower upgrade. Followers will gain more belief on higher land. Good incentive to keep some higher kind of areas then, isn't it? I think it is. Oh, and our belief has popped again, so let's click that up. There was that effect again just then. And the tune has changed this time. And one of the things I really like, which is a small detail, but I really like it, is the tune that plays when you pick up belief. It just makes it a nice kind of... not even a mini game, because there's not anything to it. But it makes it a nice... just a little bit of feedback as you're doing stuff. Okay, so we can't sculpt underneath this. But I think there may even be a thing now where those shrines disappear as you uncover them. So as they rebuild them, I should say, and they pop, then I think they might even disappear, but I'm not too sure about that. We'll have to see what happens when we get there. But at the moment, lots of lovely land. We'll build some more steps over this side, I think. In fact, going maybe up here, horizontally, because we'll kind of take this down to sand at this level. But that's going to take a while because there's a lot of land to sculpt out there. Not that I mind. That's kind of part of the fun, is deciding on how you're going to sculpt it. It's the same reason I used to play The Sims and stuff, and from what I gather, that's a lot of the reason why people played The Sims just full stop, was to build houses and kind of get their inner architect out and doing stuff. And that's kind of what sculpting is in this to me. It's kind of like having fun playing with how you sculpt a landscape and how you can affect it and change it. So I think that's kind of an appealing part of this game. And it's a very large part of this game as well, so it's kind of nice that I find it appealing. Don't you think? I do. Has anyone started working on this yet? I don't think so. No. These guys will get up here. I kind of don't want to pop these dudes yet because I don't want them building up on this bit of land. So that's why I'm holding off on them. Got a few minutes until some more people are born up here. Seems that these bigger houses do take a lot longer to spawn new followers. Oh, this guy's kind of finally made it round to here. Yeah, they're going to get confused if they try and go that way. He's off though. Look at him go. I can do it. I can make it. Oh, look at the beautiful steps there. I really like that system. I keep saying it, but it's true. Oh, we're so close to getting the next level as well. And then we'll check out our cards again, I think, and can't leash them at the moment, no. It's obviously a power that we need to get to. Alright, let's check out what we've got. Farming settlements. Nice. Something else to work on. Where are we now? Let's scroll back here. What do we need for this? We need those little factory stickers. Okay. We've got 3 of these, but we're going to need 4. So we can either get a Shrine of Capacity or a follower upgrade. I think we might even get the follower upgrade before the Shrine of Capacity. Although the Shrine of Capacity does help. Especially when we talk about settlements. Now it's interesting that we've got farming settlements there, but we haven't had builder settlements yet. So we can have farming settlement there. Is there a builder settlement? Follower upgrade, power upgrade, settlement, builder settlement. Oh, so that's way much further down the line now. That's probably good because it means that now that we're getting onto grassy kind of land, we'll be able to get some farmers going on the grass a lot sooner. Whereas builder ones are probably better off on sand, or a settlement on sand is probably better off being a builder settlement because they don't need grassy kind of areas to do that. If you know what I mean. I think that makes sense. Now let's wait for some people to be born so we can pop them out. Another one here. Looks like this guy just made his way around there, which is always good. Nice, nice. And I love this, how it tells us at the moment how quickly it'll, or how long it'll take us to get to a certain point. So at the moment, in 5 minutes and 5 seconds, it will be at this point. So it means we'll be closer to that 190, which means we'll be closer to Sculpt in Deep Ocean. Very nice. And that looks like it takes white puffy cloud kind of thing, so it could be a while before we get that anyway, because we haven't got any of those sorts of stickers yet. However, it won't be long before we get to this exploration point, or expansion point, which in turn means it won't be long before we get to the Voyage of Discovery, and we can go out and get some more stickers. At the moment, though, I'm just waiting for some belief to pop. I guess we could spawn these guys, but I really don't want them coming up here. I really don't want them building plots here, and I think that's where they're going to head. So that's why I'm kind of holding off on that. Let's just cut into this a bit and see if we can delete these plots as we get a little bit of belief. Because we're going to cut out this bit anyway, so we might as well just cut off a few bits and then we can send out more builders if there are more to do things. A little bit that we didn't do there. Nice. Hopefully they'll start working on this shrine as well and we can see what that will give us. Oh. Aha. It's belief time. I think that little kind of animation there, I didn't talk then because I wanted you to hear the tune, because it has changed still since last time. I think that little animation is kind of like when you hit a certain amount of the tune in one go. Which is kind of cool. I don't know if it gives you a belief boost or anything, but it'd be kind of nice if it did. Wouldn't that be cool? I reckon it would be, actually. But anyway, let us keep sculpting back this, because that is our main kind of push at the moment. Do this. Oh, we reached our 190. Sculpt in Deep Ocean, but we need our pinky clouds to do that, so we can't get it quite yet. I could imagine that this could fill up fairly easily. This kind of row across the top here of cards that you haven't unlocked yet. But that's cool. So long as we can unlock them all eventually, and before we pull our hair out, this will be an improvement on the last pre-patch version. And I'll be happy. Because seeing all the wonderful stuff that you could unlock and not being able to unlock it for a very long time is a little bit torturous. Cool. This is good. We'll be able to pull back. I haven't focused on the sand so much in that little bit of sculpting because I know that we'll be able to pull it back once we run out of belief. Right now, however, I want to focus on Stuff that costs belief, so I can spend it. Oh, have they started that temple yet? No. This guy, come on, you can do it. Yes, he started working on there. Groovy. I keep calling them temples, don't I, instead of shrines. That's okay. Now, we might leave this a little bit uneven to leave a bit of a peninsula here, but probably not. We'll eventually take it down, I'm sure. So that's just how I roll. But with that in mind, we can now sculpt away here. Won't cost us any belief, which is nice. Let's just take this bit out so we know that we're not going to mess up our beautiful straight line. We're going to have steps going up around here, I think, in a horizontal fashion, which will be nice. So we'll start working on that as well. In fact, we might as well do that first while we're at it. Let's just do this, this. There. Okay, cool. So that means that we can sculpt this bottom layer to about there. Cool. And this layer can come out there. And then we can sculpt that back there. Oh. I guess what size do we want these to be? Because if we come down a little bit further, this could end up a little bit bigger. Perhaps. Perhaps not. That's okay. We'll sculpt back to there, I think. That's a reasonable size. Oh, no. Don't add it. Oh, goodness gracious. Cool. Making some progress. I like this. Let's just take this out. Come on. Because we need a little bit more room to maneuver for the other steps. Yeah, honking at me. Okay, cool. So that can go right back there. Beautiful. And then we are going to have to cut into that mountain a little bit to get this last step going. And then that should probably do it because the final step up to the green can stay... Oh no, we've got 2 more to go. Oh goodness. Okay, let's pull this back a little bit at a time. There we go. Cool, that works for there. This one come across here and across here. Yeah, we'll have to chop into here a fair bit, I think. Like so. Oh, that'll do. Because then we need a whole nother one which we can chop into there as well. So we'll need a bit of belief for that, but you know what? I'm happy with that. I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Now let's get this while we've got a little bit of belief too. Let's finish off pulling this down as much as we can. Cool. Let's just pick up a little bit here. If you do get a bonus for collecting up belief, I guess picking up small parts doesn't help very much. Because you don't get a full-on flow through the tune. So I guess the point is if you get a bonus for picking up lots at the same time, then you wouldn't get it. So it wouldn't be worth it. But regardless of that, whatever. Oh, I can come right out there. Groovy. Isn't that cool? Pull that out. Pull that out. Oh, we've reached another limit. Very nice. The other thing that would be cool to see, if I don't know if they've put it into the patch, is if they raised your population limit kind of deal. Because last time you got to 600 and that was it. Ooh, we can upgrade to a larger boat. But I think we need wheat for that. Or Something to that effect. Okay, and that's the edge of our expandable area. Nice. See how good it is to be able to rotate? Oh, look at this. Look at how well we're doing. Let's pop out these guys. Yeah, there's definitely multiple tunes going on here now. That's okay, I like it. I think it's nice. You want to come out so you can get over here, don't you? So we'll just ignore you for now. These guys can pop out, do stuff. These guys are working on the shrine. Let's give that guy a little boost. Boost! And let's figure out this last step here where we're going to have to cut into... In fact, before we do that, let's do this. So they start building. Because that'll only help us at this stage. Nice. Oh, and we got that one. Let's see what we get. Leash power. Beautiful. Your followers can only see... tutorial. Well, we've already seen this tutorial, so I'm going to end the episode here. I'll do the tutorial, and then we'll be back in the next episode. So, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.